All right. All right. Okay. All right. Okay. So, Pioneer makes headphones. Did you know that? Do you know this company makes things? They were big back in like the 80s, 90s. And then like the 2000s, it was like, ooh. And I think I did 3 pairs of Pioneer headphones since I started this channel. And it was recommended I buy these. And I probably bought these. You know what? I don't have a page open. I literally didn't open the YouTube page. I mean, that other one, that place where everyone shops. Yeah, this, Amazon. So let's see. Let's see when I bought them. Because it'll say. I've had these for basically as long as I can remember. And if they're going to be here, if they're here, yeah. Holy fuck, that can't be them. What is this price? Okay, what? Are they just multiple models with a different letter and they go up from there's a $100 pair, which is what I feel like these are. And then there's a $200 pair. Then there's a $350 pair. What the fuck I'm glad I'm doing this on camera. So these claim to be just the HDJ-X10, but then there's the K, the S, and the 5, wait, 10. The 5s are the $100. These are, how much? What? Stop. Okay. X5K, which is not what these are. These are definitely the X10s. So let's close this, because my brain might melt. The X7 is 200, and the X10 is these are $350? Did I buy these? Hello? This isn't the same page where it would say on the top that I bought them. That's I have to, this is a silver one, there's a black one. Okay, yeah. Okay. Can I finish? Can I finish? Here they are in black for $350. No, but that's not, it is them. Hold on, I'm a bit I'm in like total shock here. Yeah, I have that box. And they do that. There's no fucking way on earth I paid $350 for a pair of headphones and would let them sit around for a year. So now, this is, whew, oh, because I'm sitting here, like I've had these headphones for, I'm gonna say 2 years. 2 straight years. In fact, go back a year in any of my videos, and these are probably sitting, looking like that, on a block over there. The blocks have gotten just left off because there's too many headphones that would be damaged by being stretched, so I leave them in the bags. And then there's like 2 headphones. There's the Razer headphone. Those Hear Cools are also like a year and a half old. So these are just sitting there for the longest time, and I was doing sound demos one day, and I just decided to do a bunch of sound demos. Because sound demos don't require me to care about the headphones or know the headphones. It's just a matter of like, listen to them, okay, get the generalized feel, put them on the block, adjust, get the generalized feel with my Neumanns, record it. And so I went about my business. I did my sound demo, and I've had the sound demo. You're gonna watch a sound demo, which is linked in the description, by the way. And this description, by the way, anytime I speak about any products, they're in usually how I mention them order down there. So if you want to know, if I say, hey, you know, I would have these, or I would get, you know, anything from anyone else, which is not true. We got to get to the headphone. I fucking did that. Do you believe that? I don't believe that. $350 fucking dollars. I mean, they're well built. They are well built. This one, they came in this box, right? But when I got this box, I was like, is there a brick in this box? Because it came in this box, inside that box, and this box has a red fucking thing. It says deeper connection, and I picked it up and I was like, ah, like then there's like secret compartments in here with Japanese lettering, and it's the secret compartment in the top of the box, and then you pull out the beautiful Pioneer DJ box in the box, and we put this down, and we got, it says Pioneer DJ on the zipper. And it is one of the nicer bags. Like, that is a good texture. That's written nice and straight. You open it up. It's got like a little foldable thing that you could like something a professional business person would have. And it's got 4 little pouches for, I guess, adapters or something, or SD cards, whatever you would stick in 4 individualized packages. So I'm like, wow, this is. I did not pay $350 for these. And I did not think they were worth $350. This makes this review real easy. Holy shit. I was over here racking my brain on these $130 set of headphones. I was assuming it was $100 to $130. Because, again, I bought them years ago. I know I wouldn't have spent that much. And it was like, people were just like, hey, Zeos, did you try these Pioneers? They're really good. And they're really built nicely. In fact, the back of the box claims mil spec. Superior durability, MIL STD 810G. Anyone in the military that can tell me if the MIL STD, that's a bad way to put it, 810G military grade certification is actually a thing? Because if it is, then this is it. This is what that is. I mean, I guess you could run over with a tank and find out. Is it tank, or is it like a Jeep? Or is it just finding it in your bunkmates, getting hazed with them? So, build first, detachable wire. It's got actually a full 4-pin, which I'm not sure if it's running balanced. I don't know if I might have a cable that'll work. I have it over here plugged into the Rebel amp because there's issues with the musician DAC to those. But it comes with, a detachable cable. It's the style I either love or hate. So it's got a big right angle Pioneer DJ. That's a 3.5 millimeter with a big adapter on it. And that's not bad. It's like 8 inches. Then it's got the stretchy bit, which is not bad. But then it's got this fucking like this is the entire headphone cable. It's another 30 inches of cable. Don't either make it like this long, make this the cable and make more of this, or just because it doesn't. I hate it. I hate it. The rest of the thing has a very interesting design. So we've got metal cans. I think, are these plastic? Wait. No, that's scratched. That's scratching. You hear that? That's from the machining. That's the machining marks. All this grid pattern that you see all over the unit, all of this is rubberized. It's rubber. It's like not rubberized. It is rubber. They have put rubber baby buggy bumpers on everything. An extra big one here, so when this flips around, when you're being cool DJ, man, and you're like, yo, spinning the decks, yeah, you can do that. It's a feature. It says it. It folds. It has a spring-loaded return, and then it folds like this. So you can do, well, if I could do this, and then this, and then that. Listen to it. It sounds like you're cocking a friggin' rifle. So, I mean, I guess it's built really nicely. This hinge, this is all very, it says lightweight metal, and you can see it's hollow where the metal is. So it's got, like, weird articulation for a headphone. Not bad articulation. I'm not upset by it. The fact that the cups spin completely around. And the fact that it's wired on one side means from this side through all of this nonsense, through this and up and down both, there's a wire headed through it, which I think that's miraculous all on its own. And you get these, like, I've never picked up a headphone like this and had rubberized grips. And then there's vents on top. You could see these like 6 holes, which I guess are for tuning. And they claim you could change the pads. It's got interchangeable parts. And I didn't really pull the pads off. You can just see and feel the drivers right underneath. They're not doing any tuning. They're not the greatest pads. They're just not. But I wasn't going to give these like a tremendous amount of time with my life that I was like, oh, I got to take the pads off and swap the pads. Because they sound, at first they sounded good. And then I started listening to them. And it's like, okay, they're a little close. Oh, they're DJ cans. The DJ. The DJ apparently means put the music real close to your fucking face. Real close to your face. It's a little bit shouty. And I'm like, oh. And then like really delicate tracks come on. I'm like, oh, that's nice. And then not delicate tracks come on. It's like in your face. It's never bad. If I had to make a comparison, and I don't make this comparison anymore, I really should just re-review the M50s. So I'm going to say these are like the M50s. Not a great headphone, not a headphone I liked, but I had the similar reaction of put them on, listen to them, go, oh, these are interesting. Can I take them off now? And these are, ooh, these are interesting, and I slightly less want to take them off. They have a bit more actual audio quality inside of them than the M50X. The M50Xs hit you with that detail and then just pummeled you with the rest of everything. And as a DJ headphone, I was gonna give this like a little bit more of a pass Because it's like, I expected them to be bass cannons. They claim 5 hertz to 40,000. Any headphone, that looks weird by the way. Any headphone that claims 5 to 40,000 usually means they're going to take 7 and they're going to jam it down your fucking throat. Here's 7 hertz. Hope you enjoy it. So let's adjust it. It's got the adjustable things here. This is metal too. This is metal too. It feels like metal. This might be an entirely metal headphone. That's fucking bizarre. I haven't dealt with one of those in a long time. A spring-loaded, which I don't particularly... I mean, I guess if that's a need you have. But I'm going to plug this back in. I'm going to adjust it. It's not hard to adjust, at least when it's on your head. We're on low gain on this. They're very efficient. They're, I think, 32 ohms? 32 ohm impedance. Pink Floyd, Goodbye Blue Sky. At first, it's like, oh... But then you're like way too close to it. It's like if you had good speakers, like even the best speakers, and you turn them up and you got close, and like close is fine, but it's like you got way too close. Like it's fucking here. And it's like, I can sense the driver moving next to my face. That's too close. And that's sort of what you get. So like on certain tracks, that's completely pleasurable and enjoyable. But on other tracks, it's like, oh God, back the fuck up. Also, I can't hear what I'm saying right now. These are doing an amazing job. I'm like, so I don't even know. It could be murderer. A murderer? No murderer. Okay. Like there, right there. That's good. M83. Racconte-moi una historia. Why does it have to be in another language? Every other fucking song is English. Racconte-moi un historia. And it's got very good, like I do here. Like this is a very, very close, intimate, like I would want to hear this song performed live in a small room with the little girl talking about the frog and like people just and that's fine. But other music does not bode well for that fucking feel. And so for that, I'm going to say, well, this is a DJ headphone. It's meant to be used when you're in a club, when you are quote unquote DJing, which I'm sure 90% of the people who own this, at least 90, maybe 100% are not actually DJing. If you are an actual DJ watching this video and you are not a new subscriber, if you just showed up here and you're like, who's this guy? Who's this asshole? Why is he talking about these headphones? And you're a DJ, this doesn't count. You came looking for this headphone because of that. I'm looking to see who's been here for 2, 3, 4 videos or years that is a DJ, and also, oh, by the way, I love these HJ. Why are they so much money? The build would be worth like $200. I'd say they're built fucking real well, except for the pads, which is, I don't know, fucking no one can get pads right by default. It's just bizarre. How could you have metal frameworks that fold and pivot like that? Like who has a headphone that can articulate like that, and then runs a wire through it, and then can't find, you know, like better pad solutions? So, I mean, I kind of want to listen to the 5, like a $100 version of this would be acceptable. The $200 version, I'd be like a little bit skittish about recommending a headphone like this, because it doesn't do that low-end murder like I was expecting it to be, like murder bass, at least murder bass. Right there. Johann Sebastian Bach organ works fucking, what is this? Preludium et Fuga el Mol FWV 5482. So look that up. This organ sounds amazing. Like somehow this is exactly what these headphones are made for. Like competing with any closed-back I've listened to. But only for this organ. And that's the sort of things I've been experiencing with these headphones. The highs and lows are just stellar. I love, like a lot, right now you said, this is what you listen to, these are the headphones, I love them. I fucking love them. Let's skip to when that gets real good. Oh, it's still an organ. Oh yeah, that like brrr. And it's not like a very exaggerated amount of bass, it's there, it's present. These are a 5-star Bach organ headphone. Let's skip around. Guitar layers. How'd I get back to Bach organs? Yeah, no. So now, see, this is Maxine Siren, which is piano. And it's just too close. I feel too close. I feel like I'm way too close to it. Like, back the fuck up. Somehow the organ was fine, but the piano is too close. And holy shit, I'm putting these in the yard sale. These will be in the yard. If you don't know, $5 a month gets you into either Subscribestar or Patreon, and on both, you can participate in the yard sale. Do you want to own a $350 apparently pair of headphones for whatever the highest bid is, randomly, for the first 10 days of the thing, and all shipped to free for you in the continental United States and have shipping internationally? Please support the channel. But I don't... I could usually form an opinion right before a review. Like, I use the thing, I did it for Send Them, I take it out yesterday, use it for a while, you take it out today, and then I take it out right before the review, and I plow through it for 30, 40 minutes, and I verify my thoughts. I don't know what the fuck they're doing still. I don't have enough time to go through enough songs. And oh, by the way, even when the 789s weren't out of commission, it still sounded better on the Rebel amp. And I highly doubt anyone who's DJing is bringing a Ukrainian Class A amplifier to do so. So, I was testing on the X10, which is like my oldest DAC amp. It just sits there. And these sound way worse on that than they do on that. So, I mean, that has high output impedance, but it's just, I don't know. I don't... Nirvana, Come As You Are Live, Unplugged in New York. Not bad. Audience is a little close, but... Yeah, it's like they're playing right at me. Like, this is another good one. Come as you are. As you were. I could listen to this, and it's just every, like... I would almost want to... I want to say every, like, fifth track. But at some point, it's every other track. It's just, ooh, back the fuck up. So, I mean, I can't... I think if you're watching this, you probably already own a set. And you're trying to get some verification from Zeos. Or vindication. Or something. And I'm going to tell you, if you went through my playlist of, like, 25,000 tracks, and you threw away 12,500 of them, the remaining 12,500 that you specifically sampled in this would always sound amazing. The other 12,500, well, we just can't talk about those guys, can we? Because it's like every other song. It's every other song. So, I mean, Pioneer has a very high up line, like a very high up line, like a crazy high-end line that's only available in Japan. And it's like no one expects it, because Pioneer basically makes, like... They made the Pioneer Elite surround sound stuff, but then that stopped, and all you had was the Pioneer regular shit, which made... The Elite stuff was so good that the regular stuff was garbage. And it's just like... So Pioneer hasn't exactly fucking powered through to the 2000s. They were a thing. My father's Pioneer D1S surround processor, which was only Dolby, has 130 watts per channel and a total harmonic distortion of like 0.003% in a speaker amp, in a surround sound amp. That was fucking quality. It was like $1,100 back in the 90s. And I used that thing in the beginning of my reviews. If you go back to the early start of this channel, you'll see it there. I didn't bring that here, though. That was one of the things I didn't have space for. I might have space for it in the future. We'll see. But yeah, these are an enigma wrapped in a very military grade hardware. Like every part of it is, it's not super heavy either. Like it's, they say on the box, it's metal and lightweight and durable metal parts. Yeah, okay. I believe you. I believe you. That is the one thing that I can take from this and be like 100%. Yes. Flexible headband. I mean, it's about average flexibility. Sound isolation chamber. Fuck yes. I can't hear a goddamn thing when music's playing. When you put it on, like you just put it on, and yeah, I can't hear anything either. It's just, they're closed. These are not like semi-closed. These are not like, yeah, closed, but the pads leak. These are fucking, you're done. These are like Sennheiser levels, Sennheiser 280 Pro levels. Link to the Sennheiser 280 Pros, which I think are a better headphone overall. Even if these might do things better than the 280 Pros, but it's only like 3 tracks. And then it's like, oh, well, those are more average better, and they're better on a tube. I didn't fuck with these on a tube too badly. They're too low impedance. The problem with tube is the tube wants difficult to drive things, because if it's easy to drive, the tube doesn't have to work. When it's difficult to drive, the tube goes, and then you get that flavor. It's like you don't want a little scoop of ice cream. You want the cup, the sundae cup with the banana in it, and you want to jam that down your throat. That's what a tube with a 300 ohm load is, aka the HD600s. That's why an HD600 is the best tube headphone. Or the Neumann's at 150 is still enough to make like a tube sing. But these at 32 is just like, they just need to work on all the mixing equipment. So yeah, I'm going to give these a clap for build and presentation. I think this box, if I was keeping these, I'd fucking keep this box. That and this, they're built. It's just this. Fucking, what is this with the trap door on the top of it? This is amazing. I don't know how much I paid, but it wasn't $350. And I probably won't get $350 back when I sell them in the yard sale from the 1st to 10th of every month. But whatever you're willing to throw at me, I will. I think someone should use these and love them more than I am. I just can't. I'm done. I'm done with these now. You got a waifu out of it. And I want make up your fucking mind. Either be good or be bad. This middle of the ground shit annoys people. Are you annoyed by it? Are you not entertained? I wouldn't be. So this is linked in the description. I'll link maybe all three because I feel like the cheaper ones might have a chance, but I'm not reviewing the cheaper ones. But I feel like 350s, no one's gonna buy it. I'll link like the 280 Pros and the Neumanns and a couple other maybe decent quote unquote DJ headphones that aren't as schizophrenic as this. And the sound demo will be down there because I've done the sound demo weeks ago. In fact, it's fun to look here at the state of things and look at the sound demo and see what it looked like then. Probably a lot of it shit hasn't changed. Yeah. Join the Patreon and subscribe, start to support this channel, see these videos early, participate in the yard sales we talked about already. I'll answer your questions on platform, $5 tiers and higher. You can message me and keep the messages short so I can actually have a conversation back and forth. Don't expect me to answer 19 questions. Just give me like start a dialogue. It's much easier if I do that. And then the $10 tier, which is in the private behind the scenes Telegram chat, which I have just launched a swap meet channel attached directly to that, so that anybody in that chat that wants to sell something can just post, and then everyone in the chat is allowed to look at it, and if they want it, you PM the guy, he tells you what it is, and you sell it, no fees, no nothing else. Well, I've got a couple mods in there maintaining it. It's really nice. There's like 60 members in that already, just the swap meet part. So yeah, and then hi-fi guides in the forum. I think I have one up. Do I have you up? Here's hi-fi guides. I see. I wouldn't add this to hi-fi guides. That's the thing. This is all the headphones that I recommend. This is all of them. They're not fully up to date. I have to keep going through like every month what I've reviewed and then decide does it belong or does not belong, and then add it to this or remove it from this. Like I got to add the Aeon 2s to this because I hadn't heard the Aeon 2s previously, but like this week I heard the Aeon 2s, so I got to add them. And then the forums that are attached are just, by the way, on a vertical monitor. It looks spectacular. Look at that. Gaming audio, home theater, off-topic, DIY, car audio. We made a car audio section. I don't know how many people are using it, but there is a car audio section. And there's music talk on the very top, because music talk is the most important. What are people talking about in music? Unusual, unique artists you've listened to. That's a nice one. All things classical. Music that sparks an emotion. Weird Al sparks hatred in Princess Pasta. Download that wallpaper in the description if you'd like to find the original artists. Use Sauce Now, NAO.com or IQDB, and you could find them on Pixiv or anywhere else that artists live on the internet. And yeah, we are done. Sound demo comes out tomorrow. I'm glad I finally, like, it took 2 years, but I got to it. You happy now? You happy, internet? Whoever the hell recommended this, they could have joined the military, moved to another country, found a woman, got married, had a child already in the time it took from them recommending this headphone to this release. That's just life. I'll see you tomorrow.